microphone sound. This is where it gets all weird and I don't. Just microphone level. Oh, feedback. Yeah, so we should have good microphone level. It won't sound great. My FIFA streams never sound great through the microphone because I'm using a headset mic, which isn't great. So we are back. It is Europa League time, I think. I hope I'm on the right save file. This would be well awkward. I think I just beat Watford and destroyed them. So I said destroyed in the most politest of terms. So where do we get to? Yeah, that's right. So we are in the Europa League now. We're playing Frankfurt. We just beat Watford, that's right, 5-3. And we got smashed by Spurs, which was a bit of embarrassment. Mourinho Spurs now, of course, in real life. And Liverpool. We lost 2-1 to Liverpool. In a closer match than was probably anticipated. We play Frankfurt, and then 2 days after, which is broken, we play Villa, and then Villa again 3 days later. But what should happen is we should actually play on Sunday, and then our League Cup match should be on the 25th. That's how the game should work. And we've got Monday Night Football against United. I don't think we'll get to United. We'll at least get the 2 Villa games done, and the Frankfurt game, I hope, anyway. And we'll try and get those sorted. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah, so FIFA once a week, that's going to be the plan. I hope, anyway. Going forward, and yeah, we'll see how things go. I am just about to check the chat, so sorry, I did just see someone has just messaged a chat on there, but I've literally not got the. This is amateur hour of me. I've not got my actual stream in front of me, which is sort of shit, and we need to fix it. I think I missed you getting smashed by Spurs. You did, unfortunately. The firm reality was I did get absolutely dicked by them, and it was embarrassing. And imagine being on a live stream and getting dicked, absolutely dicked by Spurs. It's the ultimate embarrassment. So let's play. We're going to play away to Frankfurt for the first game in the Europa League, and yeah, we'll wear the away kit. Why not? Let's have a look at our team then and see who we're going to select for such a high-profile game. Bearing in mind we play Villa on the week, so we are going to rest Aubameyang. He can go on the bench. Nelson can start ahead of Pepe for this game. We'll start Ozil ahead of Ceballos. We'll remove Guendouzi. We'll have Xhaka play. Why not? I suppose he has to play sometimes. We'll start Chambers ahead of Socrates, perhaps. We've got some players down here, though. Maitland-Niles, probably. Yeah, we'll start Maitland-Niles ahead of Bellerin. We'll put Tierney down to the out of the squad. Martinez can start in goal. Definitely a B team here. And then what we'll do is we'll flood the team with a couple of Holding, actually. Actually, we'll leave David Luiz in, and hopefully we can bring Socrates and Holding in together. We'll just push Holding up to there. We should be using Martinelli a bit more. I am conscious that we aren't using him for this game. In fact, we can remove Ceballos and put Martinelli on the bench. So that is the team to take on Frankfurt in the Europa League. Let's play. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can be semi-useful at FIFA. Okay. I hit targets. Oh, that would have been lush. Finish. Finish. That was shit. Oh! Nearly got it in the bin. Can we get one a little bit higher, maybe? That was shocking. Let's play a game of FIFA, everybody. That's what you're all here to see. Here we go. So, Frankfurt playing from left to right. Arsenal from right to left in this first half. Arsenal all in the yellow and black shorts. Frankfurt in their home kit. Saka pills it off to Lacazette. Lovely football. No, Nelson's absolutely... He should be putting that away and he doesn't. That is shocking. I haven't played FIFA, it feels like in forever, but it was last weekend. It's a foul early on. I'll sit back a bit actually, get a bit more comfortable. Close them up. I don't think the group standings mean too much in this one. Xhaka clears it away. Lacazette with a header. Finds Saka, who tries to... Oh, and Kolasinac again has lost the ball, but it won't matter too much as Saka gets it out to Granit Xhaka. Plays a useful ball to Nelson now. Looked like a foul, but... Ozil trying to collect it in, doesn't do much with it, and Lacazette can't support. Frankfurt just trying to play out. We are playing on ultimate difficulty, if you are interested in to know that. And if you have been following the series, you'll know. That's another dangerous through ball, and this time Lacazette is on it. It's Lacazette! It's 1-0. It's so simple. I don't know what's going on there. That makes for good TV, doesn't it? It doesn't matter, it's just celebrations. Because the ball was perfect. The finish, I thought he took a touch too heavy there, but the keeper, I think his trap couldn't get out. And Frankfurt are a goal down inside 12 minutes. Arsenal starting the group strong after a disappointing, not a perfect league campaign at the moment. And again, it's dangerous, and this time Hittenberger deals with it. Excuse me when I'm pronouncing some of these names, they are not the most easy ones, but Dost would be pretty easy to sort of memorise. This is Silva, or pronounce rather. Abraham finds Muller. Gasanovic, I suppose, is the name there, and Kolasinac will concede a corner. Of course, Frankfurt were semi-finalists against Chelsea in the Europa League last season. Chelsea obviously won, went on to beat Arsenal in the final, and that's another block. It's going to come out though for Muller. It looked like the ball went out. Standard Liège, Arsenal can't clear, and David Luiz in the end gets rid of it. In the other game, it's 1-1 in the group. Standard Liège should be winning that game against the Portuguese side, but they're not. It's a genuine fact. Brilliant from Torreira, shields the ball beautifully, and Arsenal will get away here. And Ozil now needs support. He's going to find it with Saka on the wing. How much gas in the tank has Saka got as he peels away here? In comes Lacazette! It's a big save by Trapp. Huge save, wonderful move. And wonderful from Saka, who peels that ball, and somehow Lacazette gets on the end of it. It's a really good ball in. It's been a really good start for the game for Arsenal. As Rode kicks the ball away for a throw-in, Arsenal can maintain pressure. This is Maitland-Niles, who just took a heavy touch there. Lucas Torreira just closing down Dost. Does a good job as well of doing it. Nelson. Fernandez does win the ball. Now Rode. Torreira's there quickly. I'll tell you what, he's been useful so far. And Ozil's going to slip through. He's done really well here as Ozil. Back post ball to Saka, whose header goes wide and I think high. Lovely move again from Arsenal. Playing really nice liquid football. Kostic has found Rode. Fernandez. Dangerous ball across to Muller, whose first touch is very good. David Luiz just trying to close that ball down. Callum Chambers monitors it very well, and Gasanovic couldn't do anything else with it. Torreira. Maitland-Niles. Now Nelson. Oh, lovely from Ozil and Maitland-Niles, and now can Maitland-Niles break into the box? He's got the better of Xhaka now. Chambers into Ozil again. He's taking a deflection back off Ozil and just wide of Trapp's goal. Huge chance for Arsenal to make it 2. They haven't taken it, and Standard Liège still winning this one. Arsenal still winning this one. Got completely lost in the commentary there. Ozil now finds Nelson, whose first touch is dangerous enough to take him away. Ball goes in again, dangerous. Torreira, the short guy, going in to try and do something with his head. He's never going to win that, as Ozil just closes down this opportunity. Hasibi to Kostic, to Rode. I think it's Rode it's pronounced, I don't know. And Kolasinac just intercepts the touch there. Oh, now Muller's got a chance to put a dangerous ball in. David Luiz does very well to get there, and Xhaka will just ping it clear. It's not a clever header back from Saka though, and Muller will try and do something with it. And that ball's gone out. This is Xhaka. Lacazette trying to tease the ball into Nelson. He got a touch, but it was well defended. And now Maitland-Niles. Now it's dangerous football here. He's going to feed it through to Saka. His ball in there is offside. Is Saka just timed his run a little early. Lovely from Xhaka, but Saka can't repay the favour. It's difficult when those two players play together, isn't it? This is Granit Xhaka, he's away. Oh, trying to flick it through the legs was Lacazette to Ozil. He would have been through had he have pulled that off. And Kostic, oh, he's got beautifully well there to beat his man. This is Dost. Muller. And Kolasinac just marshals him. 3 minutes to withstand a bit of pressure here, Arsenal. Dost back to Moya, Silva. David Luiz does really well, and now maybe there's a break on here. Sai Kolasinac is going to get Torreira involved, who's going to push the ball through to Reece Nelson. No mistake here for Nelson. Big save by Trapp. Huge chance for Nelson. He wanted to do it himself and get a goal. And Lacazette turns and shoots wide. And it is just the single goal lead for the Gunners. Alexandre Lacazette, the danger man, and scoring in the 11th minute of the game. There's a wanting to bring forward Kolasinac. And that's lovely play from Saka. Kolasinac trying to get the ball in. Gashinovic. I told you I'm dangerous at names. It's Torreira now. Has got the legs. Oh, and again Lacazette trying something acute, but again just doesn't quite pull it off to Mesut Ozil. Fernandes and Frankfurt can have a little break here. Muller spreads it wide. Gacinovic, let's go with that. He's on the ball still nonetheless. It's a lovely ball in. Martinez does quite well actually, just to get something on it. And Rode is cleared here, and he's gonna put it wide. Not good enough from Rode there. Oh. Ozil. Lacazette. Ozil. Oh, goes down. Pretty heavy there. The Portuguese side, I don't know, is it Guanapes? I don't know how to pronounce their name. But they are leading Standard Liège in the other game. This is Dost now. Has got options. It's a slow recovery from Chambers. It's gone all the way across to Gasanivovic. Muya. And this is Muller again. Gasanivovic still onside. He's able to put a cross in this time. Chambers does well, and Xhaka does well, and Lacazette's done well with his first touch as well. He's just trying to put the ball a little bit between his legs. As you can see in the top left-hand corner, Arsenal are at home to Villa in the league game. That's on next. Not a lot of rest though, that's why a lot of players are missing from this one. Torreira. Nelson does well to win that, considering. Ozil to Lacazette. And now Xhaka. Oh, it's a poor ball from Granit Xhaka. Kostic. Able to cut it out. Not had too many drastic chances in the game, Frankfurt, but they would like one now. And Kolasinac does really well to win the ball and clear it straight to Saka. It's a poor pass though from the young man, and he's giving the ball straight back to Frankfurt so they can pile the pressure back on. Gasanivovic. Not massive amounts of chances, like I said, but they are looking pretty dangerous. And here's the chance to put a ball in. Real danger here. David Luiz does brilliantly well. Xhaka helps assist. It's their best chance. They haven't necessarily had the shot, but it's their best chance of the game, you'd think. Chambers again, and this time Maitland-Niles clears. Off to Nelson. Arsenal just trying to build out. Oh, it's poor again. Not well dealt with. This is Dost. Finds Muller. It's again well defended by Arsenal. Now Saka can clear, and Saka can break away. He's going to have Ozil in support. I think he's played that ball. Ozil probably a bit out of puff, unfortunately. And Arsenal just riding the wave to the full-time whistle, you feel. 70th minute, 20 to go. David Luiz wins that ball beautifully. David Luiz got no choice but to play that. That's wonderful though, they've got away with it. And Maitland-Niles is going to be able to break here, and Arsenal are on the counter. And it's a chance here. Oh, Lacazette couldn't quite hold it. Arsenal are going to make a change, because I'm conscious that the ball hasn't gone out of play for a while, and we are running up the clock, and we do need to rest Lacazette. So Aubameyang's going to come on, Martinelli's going to come on for Saka, who's had a good performance today. And we're going to bring on Willock for Torreira, who's also had a good performance, and has probably got a seat in the game against Villa. So that's the plan anyway. Abraham to De Guzman. He's on himself as a substitute today. Decision not to bring on Pepe, not to add that pace. And Kostic is having another go here. And David Luiz has headed it in his own net. I think it's David Luiz that's got the final touch. And Frankfurt have scored in the most bizarre way. Well, he heads it back towards his own goal, and there's no worse way. Arsenal are now going to have to try and find a way. Martinelli finds Aubameyang, who's shaping to shoot. It's a big save from Trapp. I tell you what, if you want to bring a substitute on to try and get a goal now, that's the man you want on the ball. It wasn't in the corners though, that would have caused Trapp a few more issues. Ball comes in, and Aubameyang's there again. Nelson, Xhaka, It's not a good header. It's not a good ball in, actually. And Willock will have to consider bringing it out. Oh, lovely, lovely. Aubameyang! Big save by Trapp. Arsenal turning it on a little bit here now. Have to find the winning goal. Big save by Trapp. Aubameyang's really caused an issue since coming on. And that's another ball in. And Aubameyang again! He's had 3 chances. And can't quite find the net. 10 minutes to go. Arsenal going to find a goal. We'll keep it balanced. I don't want to... Kua finds Silva to Guzman. Arsenal just hanging back a little bit. Great touch by Kostic. Does really well. Looks offside there for the second time. Won't matter too much as Arsenal might look to break away here. Nelson does win that ball. Now Aubameyang. It's a lovely ball back across to Nelson. And there is a player in there. And it's Ozil! Oh, he can't put it away. And Arsenal have won the throw-in. Gabriel Martinelli straight to Ozil. Back to Martinelli. And this time the touch just eludes Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Can Frankfurt cause a shock right at the death here? Pace to get back from Ashley Maitland-Niles, and Nelson didn't think he'd won the ball. Kostic's going to put one in. Ozil this time now. It's a lovely ball, and Aubameyang's first touch is too decent. It's Martinelli! Has put it wide! Aubameyang sets him up on a play. He does trap, but can't finish it off. And Arsenal don't find the late winner here in Germany. Or do they? Xhaka. Aubameyang fouled. Free kick. No time left. Taken quickly. Ozil flicks it in. Granit Xhaka. First touch is okay. And then Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang! He scores! Can you believe it? A minute past the added time, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has saved the Gunners, the blushes of the Europa League. Top finish, and Arsenal have found the winner right at the death. All but the last kick. There it is. A perfect performance. Not so much, but it was a good one. It could have been more than the 2 that it were, but Arsenal just scrape it right at the death. The 94th minute winner, and the 94th minute, bearing in mind there should have only been 92 of them, will please the gaffer. Gaming Reigns. Oh, he's speaking German. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know why, that got me all happy. He's speaking German. Aubameyang he's translating it. Yeah, he's a little praise. Yeah, give him all the praise. It was a tight match right to the end. Your team managed to score the winner. Luck had nothing to do with it. We play well. You managed to turn the tide and find the decisive goal. Given there wasn't much to split the two sides leading up, did you have any doubts that you come away with a win? I trusted we'd give it our all. Now I scored a happy again. No problem, Danke. He spoke German, I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, so, yeah, good result, I suppose. Let's tune into Villa now. This has come out of sort of nowhere, unfortunately, because the game is still semi-broken, and probably will be forever. The game doesn't like me, so it'll, I've got a game 2 days later, which makes little to no sense. So, a bit of a change up then. So Lacazette will not play. He'll go on to the bench. Martinelli gets his game. Saka will be on the bench. Ahead of Nelson. Ozil. Torreira, he will start instead of... Not instead of Leno. God, could you imagine? Granic, the smallest player on the pitch in goal for Arsenal. Great, there we go. So Guendouzi will start with Torreira. I like Torreira on the right hand side though, so we'll leave him there. And then David Luiz, you are on the bench, my friend. Yeah, Tierney and Bellerin back in the squad. It's pretty much a full strength squad. We don't need any of these players on the bench, on the reserves rather. And we'll leave it there for now. So let's go and beat some Villa in the league. And then beat them in the cup just to prove a point. Stuart Outwell, don't do a shit job. It's a 4 o'clock kickoff. There are 2 other games playing at the same time. Let's play. Who wants to be a FIFA 20 player? So, yeah. So hopefully we get the 2 Villa games done. I don't know whether we'll get a chance for the United one. I'll check the time when we get there. Don't let your opponent score. Easy. 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 I somehow got that. I didn't think I was going to. I got them all then. That was impressive. Fluked. But here we go, the league. Arsenal really do need another win in the league here to try and push themselves back up the table after 2 damaging defeats against Liverpool and Spurs. Guendouzi has already tried playing a ball across to Martinelli. Jack Grealish now. Ceballos isn't the fastest player. I don't like the sun over there either. This is Jota. Holding has won that beautifully, and he will let off to Kieran Tierney, who will try to get past Gilbert on his own. This is Grealish. He's lost out brilliantly to Ceballos there. And now Bellerin. Now Torreira. He's going to continue his run, but that ball's going to go across to Aubameyang. There we go, nice football. And that's better. And is he going to get the ball in? He is, but it's too much for anyone to get really, and Bellerin tries to keep it in, but he would have only have added to a corner. Taggart. Hurahan. Are Villa going to get many chances, and you feel if the ones they do get, they'll have to take. Grealish. Arsenal dealt with that pretty easily. Well, Everton are the shock leaders of the Premier League. If that table has anything to say, Liverpool second, Man City in third. It's the teams, well, roughly the teams that should be up there are up there. Hurahan. Villa trying to play some football. Taggart. Trezeguet. And Wesley! Oh my God, I thought he put it in. It's a lovely header by Wesley. It was very, very well. But just couldn't direct it 100% goalwards. It was dangerous. This is Bellerin. Pepe couldn't quite win that ball in the end. Bellerin's going to try everything he can to win it back. He's really run the length of the pitch just to catch back up with Wesley. Guendouzi can't stop Grealish. Now Wesley. They're playing good football here, and he's offside as Gilbert. Arsenal just need to get going in this game. Tierney. Oh, again, that's awful pass. I don't know whether the light's having a bit of an effect. Mings does well eventually to get rid of the ball. Hurahan back to Mings, but every time it looks like Villa just struggling to find It's a dangerous ball forward to Pepe. Maybe too much juice on it. And nearly got there. Did the Ivorian. I still haven't done a lot down Pepe's direction yet. He hasn't been able to get into the game. I feel like that. To victory today. Matteo Guendouzi. Oh, lovely, lovely football. Oh, nearly fit through to Torreira. Pepe manages to spoon ahead forward. Lucas Torreira really dangerous there. United are a goal up against West Ham. And Martinelli is going to have a go himself. And Tom Heaton was equal to it. A real dangerous attempt there from to Gabrinelli. Bellerin just trying to win that ball back. He does well. Martinelli there with a great chance. It was well saved by Heaton. This is Trezeguet now though for Villa. And Socrates decided, no Leno, I've got that one. And now Pepe is the first time we see him. Ceballos flicks that ball beautifully through to Bellerin, and now Pepe, whose first touch is dangerous enough. It's Pepe straight down the throat of Tom Heaton. First real shot Nicolas Pepe has had. It's a tame header from Aubameyang, but the referee's just going to allow it because Heaton has the ball. Oh, it's a lovely idea. Guendouzi can't find the layoff ball. We'll find Bellerin now. This is Torreira trying to hold off Hurahammer. Does well, and Wesley does relatively well. And that's a slip. It's a huge moment. And Wesley, whose touch is big. Oh my word, what a miss. It was a huge slip in the centre of the park, I think by Rob Holding. Oh dear. He will not want to look back. He's been rescued and bailed out by his goalkeeper, just looking a little larger. Wesley's appetite was pretty poor from Wesley, to be fair. Oh my, controller got stuck then. That was nearly flukily to Matteo Guendouzi. This is Guendouzi waiting for Dani Ceballos to come back. He was just trying to lay it off for himself. It didn't work. And now Trezeguet. Named after the famous David Trezeguet. Because apparently he looks like him. Chelsea won, Liverpool won in that one. This is Wesley. Needs to... Oh, what a challenge that is by Bellerin. And Tierney stops it going off. Yeah, Martinelli. Poor this time. Ceballos just not got into it. Arsenal's middleman not quite working. Grealish to Wesley. And again, his shot's not that great, but it is blocked nonetheless. It will be a corner for Villa. Can they make something happen? They look the more dangerous of the two, believe it or not. But Wesley just hasn't taken his opportunities. Looked like a foul in there. Grealish is going to put a ball in. Leno's going to tip it over for some reason. I think he could have took that in. That's pretty poor. Gilbert's headed that awfully over the bar. So still 0-0 in this one. The best chance probably coming from Wesley. And Pepe. Pepe had a good chance as well, didn't he? It's Torreira trying to find a way out for Arsenal. They can't quite play their way in yet.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. You can't finish it, Aubameyang. Oh, my word. Everything but the finish from Arsenal there. Typical beautiful passing around the edge of the area. It should have been 1-0. So 0-0. Arsenal would love to get another win on the board after a win against Watford in the league and Frankfurt in the Europa. Grealish. Camber. Wesley. He's had, like I said, a fair share of chances. Grealish. Jota. It's deep. It's not a good ball, though. And he's having to apologise to the players in the box. It's well headed down. They're just trying to get the ball desperately to Pepe there. And again, Arsenal just trying to play their way out quickly. It's not really working for them, and Jota's got a ton of space out here. It's Gilbert, rather. And Wesley! Leno saves! Good save. Had to be made. It wasn't well played from Arsenal perspective, but from Villa they spread the ball out wide. And now Jota, and this time it's defended again, and Arsenal not doing their best here. It's a ball across this time. Now Mings able to cut that one out, but not easily. Jota picks it out from the sky pretty well though. And Tierney just closes him down and says, no, thank you. No further in this one, I'm afraid. Chester to Gilbert. That's going to be a foul. I think Tierney caught Jota. Or Gilbert, whoever it is down there these days. That's a dangerous ball. It's going to fall unless Leno makes a bold statement and comes out for the throw-in to defend it. Grealish this time. Jota, it's not a good ball, and Leno will hold it, and Leno will get it out, and Leno will lay off Pepe, who doesn't get past Taggart. But he does beat Taggart to the ball the second time round, and now Nicola Pepe's pace can prove very dangerous here. It is dangerous, but not to Martinelli. The ball in the end was tame. And Dani Ceballos, who's just going to hit one. Well, that's 5 shots on target. Tom Heaton has been a busy boy. He does quite well. Grealish does get a shot away. It's going to fall to Wesley, and this time, oh no, Leno's still there again. Oh, he's done him again, and United are 2 up against West Ham, but there could be a chance here. It's fallen back to Dani Ceballos, and Arsenal have got the breakthrough at the Emirates. Pepe de Ceballos. And a counter-attack has led to the goal. They could have easily conceded 2 or 3, and they've managed to ride the wave. It's his 3rd goal of the season for Dani Ceballos. He's been pretty useful in front of goal. He was quiet today for most of it, but he's managed to find his goal now. And Villa, who have looked relatively dangerous. Poor in the end from Aubameyang, trying to flick through his buddy Pepe. Couldn't do it. Bellerin might have a better chance now, though, as he bombs it down there. It's a dangerous ball in. It nearly fell. Martinelli nearly got there as well. Jota again, this time Tierney just trying to work him, and he hasn't worked him, and Jota's done well to right 2 Tierney challenges there. Across comes Holding to try and deal with it. Tierney's caught up to the game and does really well to stop any attempt to the cross. Holding can bring it out for Arsenal. He's bringing that a long way, actually, is Rob Holding. He's still going, and Aubameyang was trying to play a nicely neat little ball into him. And Aubameyang's just going to hit one straight down Tom Heaton's throat. It'll be a good, comfortable save in the end. But Rob Holding going on a bit of an adventure there, wasn't he? Martinelli's going to come off now, and Lacazette's going to come on. Opportunity for him. And Rob Holding's not the best of games. David Luiz coming on, despite scoring an own goal in the Europa League, to appease him. Might be pace partially the reason, but Holding does win that header. Might be the last action he gets after his drive forward. Aubameyang just can't quite get that. If he feel that if he had got that touch a bit better, and Ceballos would have been through for a second. But now, as it stands, Villa on the counter. Arsenal just doing well to stop the ball coming in, but that's all they're doing at the minute. This time it's Pepe, and now a lovely little ball out, and now Torreira can break away. Will have support. It's taken its time to get there, though. Chester. Oh, Aubameyang had fouled him. Just as well. Chester was caught with the ball there. So 2 changes. Lacazette is on. Martinelli hadn't had a bad game, to be fair. Throws it back. Torreira off the post. Oh, it's a lovely move from Arsenal. Ball comes in, and Aubameyang seems to always be there from corners. Balls out to Pepe. Hits one. It's blocked in there. He will be offside, so he's going to leave it. Yeah. Good decision there, but Gilbert will be able to break. Look in now, David Luiz just shoving Al Ghazi. It's Guendouzi actually that was trying to win that ball against Al Ghazi. Lost. Gilbert. Oh, a great ball in, and it'll end up being an Arsenal ball, and the Gunners will just chill. 1-0 to the Arsenal, ringing round the stands, do you feel? Pepe just trying to relieve some pressure and inadvertently has piled it back on. Socrates back to Leno. Didn't look offside, did he? Kolasinac is going to be the final change for Kieran Tierney. Not been too bad today, but they have been. Villa have had a number of chances down that side. Oh, Trezeguet, they wasted that free kick. Pepe's done his man.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Ball in. Oh, couldn't find Lacazette. Right to the byline, causing all sorts of problems. That could have been and should have been 2-0. Bellerin does really well. Bellerin's done his man. He's done another one. Ball in. Ceballos. It will be 2, and it will be Dani Ceballos with a second. Brilliant stuff from Dani Ceballos. Manages to pick out the ball from right underneath him and finish it past the keeper. I'm not sure if he's onside or not. He probably just was. And Bellerin managed to pick him out after doing the right back properly, but Ceballos dug it right out from under him, and Heaton can't stop that one. He's done very well today, Tom Heaton, but in the end conceded 2, and it's just a sign for things to come in the League Cup as well. Final score here today at the Emirates. It's Arsenal 2, Villa 0. And a brace from Dani Ceballos is the difference between the two sides. But my word, do they have chances. This one possibly one of the best from Wesley. in the end somehow managed to steer that one wide. He also had a one-on-one chance that he missed as well. He had plenty of chances, did Wesley, but just not good enough, and it means Arsenal, only blemish in the league is against Liverpool and Spurs, begin to think about climbing that table again. And there we have it. I told you we'll probably get the Villa game in.
We just wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
With 2 goals to secure a win, Ceballos was the hero today. Any thoughts? An impressive performance from the lad. He did alright. When compared to Aston Villa, Arsenal are considered a far stronger side, and with 2 goals scored, it's clear why. Was the win ever in doubt? Yeah, it's never in doubt, really. I think we know what we're doing. We're badass. And could the game have gone differently? We could have scored more, I think. Villa are alright, but we were better. That's the way we look at it. So yeah, let's do the training. Guendouzi, Saka and Martinelli getting a bit on their training there. Some good performances there. Lovely. We love that. So yes, we're going to end with the EFL Cup match between... It sounds really boring that we've had 2 Villa matches in a row. Mavropanos says, hey boss, any chance getting some game time? Oh, I hope you're not going to bench me for the game against Villa. Oh, I guess it's this one. Yeah, I'll consider you playing. I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, there we go. I'll consider it. Mavropanos, we'll start Mavropanos. Why not? Give him a game. Let's give the boy a game. It's all about trusting. It'd be interesting to see what Villa side side line up for this one, really, to be honest. So yeah, our team doesn't look that tired, which is quite funny. But we are going to make changes. So Mesut Ozil is going to play like he asked, and we are going to start with Mavropanos. He's going to play with his Greek friend Socrates. Why not? Kieran Tierney again. You're going to have to be rested, my friend. And we're going to play Carolyn Chambers instead of Maitland-Niles. Just because I fancy it. Pepe will start in this one, I think. Aubameyang, no, we'll play Saka on this one. If we can put Martinelli out there, we would. And maybe give Ceballos a break, he can be our league player. We will start Pepe, and we will start Lacazette. I don't necessarily need to start John Jules or Balogun. I think I don't know how to say his name. Should we... I need a Aubameyang just in case we need to get dug out of trouble. That's the issue. Oh, let's start Martinelli up front. Let's take a risk. We'll play Martinelli up front with Ozil, Pepe. Bit of pace there. Bit of difference. We'll change it up. We'll see what happens. See how he gets on up front. But we are going to start Mavropanos and Ozil. We're going to play Xhaka and Guendouzi in the middle as well. Just to see how they get on. It'd be so interesting to see what Villa team they play. And see how FIFA are playing that now. No one really knows. Okay, so here we go. This will be it for the episode. We'll play the Villa game here, and we'll see how we get on. Keep an eye on their squad, and we'll see. And it's back-to-back games at the Emirates. Nicola Pepe trying to run the roost already. He didn't do as much damage as Guendouzi. Back to Xhaka. He's decided, I've got a left boot, I'm going to use it early on. Didn't quite work out for him. Ball comes in. Oh, it's heading downwards. Well saved in the end. Xhaka with a beautiful boot. It's a wonderful header by Chambers, but he's just put it wide. What a chance that was for Arsenal to take a very early lead in this cup game, and Callum Chambers was the man that climbed highest. Hourihan, Lansbury plays in this one. Wesley does play back-to-back games despite not scoring, as does Trezeguet. So they have made a couple of changes, but nothing drastic for Villa. They are going all out, unlike Arsenal. And Nakamba with a chance there. I suppose they see this as an opportunity. They weren't far off the pace in the league game, and now Wesley again. Jota, it's a lovely little through ball, and Leno does well. Starts ahead of Martinez, the cup goalkeeper today. Mainly because I forgot to change him. Now it's a long ball forward. Now what can Saka produce? Can he produce a ball in? No is the answer. It's not good. And he apologises to Pepe and Martinelli, who are waiting in the wings. Tom Heaton starts in goal again for Villa. Trezeguet picks out Wesley quite nicely, and Socrates just manages Wesley and does concede a corner, but had to, you feel. Ball comes in. No, just tell the good boys to calm down a little bit. Chambers just holds it right back, and Mavropanos will get the ball. Plays it back wide. Kolasinac. Guendouzi back to Kolasinac. Now Saka. And Kolasinac will continue that run. It's a dangerous one. And oh, Kolasinac should have squared it to Martinelli. It was a much better ball. Nakamba to Wesley. Villa are pretty much the same side, other than that. It might be just the one change actually. It's Trezeguet again. Lays it off to Taggart, who did play the last game as well. Pepe does well. Brilliant from Pepe. Put the brakes on that a little bit. Oh, look at that. It's lovely football. And Nakamba just stopping Pepe from making the run and the break. Ozil. Guendouzi. Trying to play the ball together. Nakamba just goes in a bit hard there, but he won the ball. Fairly according to the referee. No. Comes right out to collect that ball. Won't want to come out that far too often. Now Martinelli and Saka teaming up. And Saka has broke away this time, and this time he's inside the box. It's Saka. Manages to get it to Ozil. It's lovely in the end. And they have found the first goal 23 minutes in. And Arsenal have it thanks to Saka and Ozil. Yeah, it just gets there in the end. Good play from Mesut Ozil to keep with the runner. And Saka with the assist.
For the Arsenal, number 10, Mesut Ozil.
We like that. Me like it a lot. Mavropanos trying to ping it through to Xhaka. Oh, Ozil tried to nearly take it away. Mings might get in a little bit of trouble. Maybe a card coming out here. And there is. He prevented a chance. And Tyrone Mings finds himself in the referee's book. Mavropanos of all the players is going to hit one. And Heaton has decided I'm going to have a save on it. Ball comes in. Heaton should be equal to it. Gets a good punch. Falls to Saka. Oh, it's poor in the end from... I think it was Xhaka who tried playing the ball back to him. Saka to Kolasinac. Saka again. Tries to back it to Kolasinac, but Al-Mohammadi, who didn't play the first game, managed to get there. Granit Xhaka. Ozil. Martinelli just tried to trick his way in. Ozil. Pepe. Oh, try to put the ball in. Xhaka goes down in the penalty area. Referee has none of it. Arsenal still lead by that solo goal. Martinelli. Just try stopping the big clearance. It's towards Wesley, but Socrates is equal to it. Kolasinac can't win the follow-up challenge though, and Wesley will try something here. He's put the ball in, but it's not a very good cross, and Chambers and Mavropanos sort it out. Xhaka just turning it around, switching it to the centre of the pitch. This is Guendouzi. Ozil now back to Guendouzi. His first touch is good. He's going to be able to lay it off now to Pepe, who's got a chance to play with the ball in the box here. Pulls it right back onto Xhaka's left. Oh, just wide of Heaton's goal. It's as if Arsenal was shaping it very much like a drop goal in rugby. Xhaka had all the space, but couldn't find the target. Lovely chance. It's a big switch pass to Trezeguet. Heading towards half-time here. 5 minutes or so to go. Trezeguet puts the ball in, and again, well left in the end by Mavropanos. The temptation to touch the ball must have been huge, but he resisted that urge. Who knows whether a heavy touch would have put that in the back of the net. This is Xhaka now to Guendouzi. Ozil trying to find a way through. Xhaka, lovely little tiptoe ball through to Kolasinac, who holds it up. Does well, tries to clip it. Lansbury's able to get there, but he's cleared it for a throw-in only. This is Saka to Kolasinac. Can put a dangerous ball in. Oh, Gabrinelli was there and Pepe was there in the end. I think it'll be a corner though. This ball goes in. A bit more dangerous, but Ozil can't connect very well at all with it. It was an awful header in the end. They don't really have the height for corners like that. Aubameyang's normally so dangerous from them, but he's not on the pitch. Mings vulnerable on that yellow card.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum.
Just as well left now. Trezeguet.
Added time.
And again, useful as Chambers then. Oh, and Pepe's got that pass wrong. Oh, and Wesley, it's come off Wesley in the end as well. It'll be a goal kick. Not really working out for Villa. They've not been as prolific as they were in the first game with chances. I say prolific, they didn't score in the last game. Huge chance for Granit Xhaka. He's going to pull the trigger. And that was the last chance of the first half. Granit Xhaka with a massive effort. But again, Tom Heaton equal to it. Just thought he might be able to nip a goal there for Arsenal. It was a great overlapping run from Granit Xhaka. But couldn't finish it off. Kolasinac. Mavropanos allowing Socrates to come forward a bit. James to Guendouzi. Ozil. Now Martinelli. It's a good challenge actually, and El Ghazi will be able to break away with it. Lansbury now over touched it maybe. El Ghazi back to, and that's Hurahan. Mavropanos. Yeah, just trying to wait and buy his time, and now Kolasinac can burst through. And what's Kolasinac going to do here? Saka, he's got a lot of space in front of him. In fact, he's got all the blades of grass in front of him. Can he pick a pass? No, he can't. It's deflected back into Tom Heaton's hands. Off Chester in the end, I think. El Ghazi's managed to force El Ghazi off the ball. This is Lansbury. He's got El Ghazi still in support. Arsenal have completely lost El Ghazi here. Not once but twice. Wesley goes for a header from outside the 18-yard box. I don't think I've seen that in a while. And Lansbury will get to go again. Taken off the ball easily by Mavropanos. He read that wonderfully. Ozil. Guendouzi. Oh, lovely. Finds Ozil. Finds Guendouzi. Lovely from Martinelli to Saka! Side netting. Lovely football. I just thought he was going to place it past Tom Heaton. He went for power and hit the side netting. Man of Arsenal had a couple of more chances in this game than they did in the first, and they're not taking them. This is Saka. It's off to Ozil, who's got dead loads of space. Mings has been left waiting. It's Ozil. It's 2. And in the end, Arsenal will be so happy, but it was a Tyrone Mings error. He left so much space for Ozil to attack. He came right across for no little to no reason, and Ozil just dinks it a little bit past the goalkeeper. Hits the ball into the ground slightly and over both Mings and Heaton. And the Englishmen were just left to watch that ball be knocked over them by the German Ozil. And it's Ozil's second of the game. I tell you what, the centre attacking mids are having good games against Villa. Ceballos in the first, and now Saka again. Is Saka going to lay it off? He's found Ozil again. It's a penalty. And it's Chester this time. Who's the culprit? Mings with the error for the second goal, but this time it's Chester for the penalty. And it'll be the German Mesut Ozil to take it for his hat-trick. Saved. I'm so shit at penalties. Wow. I couldn't hold it there. And Mesut Ozil's penalty is saved. He's not great at penalties anyway, and I'm not good at them in this game. Guendouzi. Ozil flicks through Saka again. He's definitely been dangerous. Now Ghazi goes in dangerously. Arsenal begging for a penalty. They're not going to get it. And Matteo Guendouzi's game's over. Torreira's on. Ghazi with the header this time. Tries to flick a ball through there, Xhaka, but he couldn't pick one out. Nakamba. And Target will break away with Nakamba. Trezeguet. Yeah, Socrates just big and powerful, not allowing that one past. I don't think the missed penalty will matter too much. Villa haven't given much of an effort going forward. There's a play down in the box though. And now Ghazi with a header. It's a long way out again though. Leno has all the time in the world to watch them. As to Arsenal, they are not away here, but Martinelli was thinking about a run. That was dangerous. Mavropanos this time stops the ball going in the box by Wesley. I am so crap at penalties. It's a genuine fact. It should be 3-0 and it should be an Ozil 3, but it's not. And now Ozil will break away. I'd love an opportunity at one, and he might get one if Pepe can find the ball to him. Oh, Ozil couldn't quite control it. Hurahan does very well to stop it. It's not a great ball in the end from Nicola Pepe, and Saka's fouled El Ghazi on this side. Berry is going to come on for Cam Chambers. He's had a good game. He's taken his opportunity very well. Wesley's just going to have a go at the shot anyway. Mavropanos. Xhaka to Torreira. Arsenal 59% possession in this one. Pepe has done his first man. Now he's inside the box here. Dangerous moment. Fills the back ball. Martinelli. Oh no, it was Ozil the first time Martinelli's hit the post. It's Martinelli the second time. Saka. Ozil. It's hot! What a finish that is! Lucas Torreira with a wonderful goal. Held it up beautifully and put the ball into the back of the net. It's a wonderful finish from Lucas Torreira. And in the end, this one's been nice and easy. 3 wins from 3, it's looking. And Arsenal look like they're going to advance in the Carabao Cup. Offside. It has been a polished performance from the Arsenal second string. Mings. Oh, Saka just trying to lay it off to Ozil. Mings got to be careful. He's on a booking. Yeah, trying to get the ball to Ozil as if they're trying to play to him. Oh, it's not good. And now Pepe won't worry about Ozil. He goes for the goal himself, and Tom Heaton equal to it. He has been good today, Heaton. He's unfortunate to have conceded 3. This is Saka. Ozil picks out Kolasinac. And Socrates, Martinelli, back to Socrates. Lovely football from Arsenal, playing keep ball here. Oh, nearly came through to Torreira again. He'll love another. Ozil. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Is Ozil going to get there? He does. Heaton, no, gets to the ball. Ozil, I don't know whether he went a bit too easy there. In the end, it was well marshalled out by Heaton. Lovely football. And no surprise whose name rings around the Emirates tonight. Mesut Ozil. A super performance. Not before Leno made that save, though. This Granit Xhaka will try and peel away. Now Ozil will. He's going to need support. Is Ozil? Yeah, he's lost out to Grealish quite well there.
The fourth official has indicated
Hurihan.
a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Yeah, not been a bad performance from Arsenal, this one. And so they will advance to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Not before conceding, though. And they have. It's not a perfect performance. And a consolation goal for Villa. And it's a bit of an over-celebration for a team that have just been battered. But I don't think Ozil expected necessarily to come out with that ball. El Ghazi, and that is it. It's full-time. Arsenal advance to the next round of the Carabao Cup. It was an easy performance in the end, much easier than their league game against Villa. Villa seems to have lost the legs from the game. And Ben Toner, who's switched the initials of his letters around, says 10 boner. Don't know why that made me smile. But Ben Toner there, the referee, blowing the full-time whistle, and Arsenal 3-1 winners against Villa. So back-to-back Villa games. Oh wow, I don't know whether that will make an interesting stream or not. I guess the views will decide.
Just a moment of your time.
Okay, a comfortable win sees you through to the next round of the Carabao. Yeah, I'm happy with my boys. Good performance, I suppose. With 2-goal wins, yeah, overall great performance. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's no problem. And you nervous about not scoring in the first half? We focus on our game. Look at that, see? Everyone's happy. I just find that the options are really obvious which one you go for. I just think there's obvious ones. Yeah, Mavropanos is really happy. Yeah, I'll reply. Great job. You get great job because you did a great job. And hey, Gaffer, I really appreciate you listening to me. Yeah, so do I. I appreciate listening to me too. I'll just say keep it up. That's it. That's what I say. Say keep it up to you because you need it. We're at 103 million in the profit in finances. Arsenal making the money as a business again. But are we backing it up with results? And the answer is an absolute yes. Look at that. It's just a stupid amount of money. Yeah, I don't know whether to up the wage budget all the way up. Just so is that old thing that you get money into the wage budget based on a percentage of your current wage budget. I don't know whether that works still. Let's put it there and see what happens. No need for it, of course, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, ultimately we did quite well there. That worked really well. We stopped the sim on Sunday because we'll be able to do our player development before the United game. And oh, nice, good performances. C's all round at least. A couple of A's and a B. We like that. Yeah, so the next game is against Manchester United. We won't be playing it in today's game, so make sure you join me next time when we will absolutely be going to the press conference and speaking about our game against Manchester United. It is a big game as well for the league because, yes, we are currently a point down from them, so a win would chuck us back in to within range of Chelsea in 5th. So we'll be a point behind Chelsea with a victory. I feel like anything less than that, and we will be fighting a losing battle to get into the top 5, let alone the top 4. So an important game against Manchester United. Make sure you tune into it next time. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It's FIFA every Friday night at 9. We'll try and play 3 games every Friday for our seasons. And yes, come and join us. Look at that, Liverpool, 7 wins out of 7. Isn't that just typical? City won 5-0, by the way, away to Everton, who hadn't lost a game before that game. Like that, just put that in perspective. They hadn't lost a game, and then City came along. We're like, now we need 5 goals. Let's score 5. Anyway, it's United next. Make sure you tune in next time. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you very much. And I'll catch you guys all on the flippity flip.